At the age of 6, I was bullied because of my race. I was bullied. I was told I was gonna be somebody's maid. I took chairs down for this one girl. At the age of 6, my parents had to have a conversation with me about how, because of my skin color, I'm perceived differently from society. When I was in high school, I knew a few people who would come up to me while we were in biology class. They looked at me, they were like, "Oh, Emily, so your dad, he's African." "Yeah, he's from Liberia, immigrated here to get away from the Civil War." "Oh, cool, yeah, So, is your dad black or black white?" In 2018, I was driving through Poland, Ohio, which is near where I used to live. And I'm driving, whatever, jamming out to some Taylor Swift, because, come on, it was in the middle of summer. And I just got my car back from the dealership. And if you don't know the kind of car I drive a black, I drive a black car. I won't say the type of car, but it's a black car. I'm driving around, going through. They're known for being a racist town. They're known for having insane traffic laws. Whatever. I'm following the speed limit because they enforce that super strictly. And as I'm driving, I go past the intersection and I see lights behind me. Well, what does that mean? I get pulled over. I get told, "Oh, yeah, so you were in the middle of the intersection. You're gonna have to pay a $127 ticket fee. And, yeah, you're getting 2 points off your license." Why? Why do these things happen? Why? Why is it that 9 days ago, a 46-year-old man, George Floyd, was killed by a white police officer? Why is it that 2 months ago, Ahmaud Arbery was killed by 2 white men jogging down a street? Just jogging, doing something he loved to do. Why is it that a 26-year-old EMT who is training to become a nurse gets shot in her sleep at her home by police officers? Why is it that they, and when I say they, I don't mean every white person that's alive or every cop, I just mean people who are racist, who are just colorblind. You can't be colorblind. You cannot be colorblind. There's color out there. I'm color. There's color. You can't be oblivious to that. But we deserve to be heard. We literally deserve to be seen, to be heard, to talk about our experiences, because the only way that if we talk about our experiences, then that's the only way that we can push forward and keep going and trying to see justice. That's the only way. That's literally the only way. People are outside right now protesting because they believe that we deserve to be seen. I've never seen anything like this in my whole life, ever. And I just don't understand why people, they can't see it. I'm fed up. Open your eyes, okay? We just want justice. We just want to be heard, just like everybody else. And here's another thing. This isn't a trend, so please don't make it one. This isn't a hashtag. Please don't make it one. These are people who just want to be seen, want to be heard. It's like the Lemonade Mouth song, okay? Be heard, be loud. I think it's like, I want to make some noise. Yeah, that's what we want to do. I'm not saying that vandalizing stuff is like to the point where we should go. I don't necessarily agree with that, but they just want to be seen. I just want to be seen. I'm gonna be a teacher in the next year. That's wild to me to say out loud. But how do we tackle these issues in a classroom? How do we talk about this in a classroom? This is gonna be in our history books. And if we can't talk about it, if we can't try to push for change and drive that and keep going for change, how are we gonna be able to talk about it at all? I have to tell my future students my story. It's hard. People of this generation are going to tell their children about what's happening now. So here's something. When you tell your children, or you tell your nieces and your nephews, or for instance, if I am teaching still, which I hope, if you tell your future students, you tell your future nieces and nephews and sons and daughters and friends about what had happened, what is happening, where are you gonna be? Are you gonna be sitting in the corner, just scrolling through Instagram, not saying anything, not educating yourself, not talking about it with your friends and family, not just trying to fully grasp that and grasp what racism is and try to change it? Or are you going to be on the fighting side with the people, educating yourself, talking about it, getting resources about it, having the tough conversations with your friends about it? Because there are two sides of the story. You can either be the person that's sitting and not doing anything at all, and the bystanders, we don't need that. Or you can be the person that's out there and advocating for change. Now, I use Instagram as a way to show people that change. In the last few days, I've been finding different videos, I've been having conversations with my family about these issues as a Black person, so that I can help people who are white just understand how big of an issue this is. This isn't something that we can just fix, okay? This isn't like a light bulb that is dead and we just have to screw in a new light bulb. It's taken us generations to get to this point, and it's going to take us generations to get to a point of freedom. But if we keep peacefully protesting and advocating and signing petitions and trying to show leadership that we need change, then I think that we can get to a point in this country and in this world where hopefully one day we're seen as being equal, because we're not right now. We're not. I get looked at differently going shopping with my white mother than I do with my black father. Okay? I make it a point yesterday. I was walking in the Big Lots and I realized I had a phone, and I had my phone in my back pocket. And if you know me, you know that I normally like to wear cardigans and jackets, and I do that subconsciously. I take it out of my back pocket, I put it in my front pocket. You never know. You never know. So, what are some ways that you can advocate for change? Well, read up on what Black Lives Matter is, okay? My sister and I had a very good conversation the other day about what it is, what it stands for. Watch different TV shows and movies that show black culture, okay? Mixed-ish is one that my sister watches. I've watched a few episodes of that. Watch The Hate U Give, okay? If you need any more context of what's going on right now, watch The Hate U Give. It's a hard movie. Read the book. It's a good book. It's a hard book. I had to put it down for a while and I had to read it again because it's good. Watch The Help. Like, this is stuff that's still happening. This isn't the 1940s. This is 2020. This isn't 1960s. This is 2020 and we're still going through this. It's mind-boggling. But if you educate yourself, if you look for the resources, and you have the tough discussions, then you're going to help push this faster, help us to get more change, I think, in a way that we don't realize. So, yeah, sorry for the tears, but I'm not sorry, because this is just a real thing. And in my personal experience, I've seen more racism growing up than most people normally would, okay? So I just ask you, please be the change, okay? Please. Because I hope one day I can share to my students my story and I can see that they are also going, because this isn't just our generation, this is the next generation. We have to pave the path for them. So please, just be the change. That's all I ask. And if you're frustrated, be frustrated. Feel it, because I'm feeling it right now. I'm still mad, still angry, I'm still sad. But I'm trying to be the change.